In this viral recording, a commercial airliner flying through heavy cloud cover is intercepted by 3 glowing orbs, moving at speeds that defy conventional aeronautics. The dominant theory shared across the internet claims interdimensional beings opened a portal to rescue a doomed flight. Analysis of the energy signature and flight patterns identifies this event as a weaponized beta test of the Coherent Impulse Resonance Engine, or CIRE, a classified military propulsion and effects system. Public fascination with extraterrestrial narratives provides a layer of camouflage, allowing kinetic military tests to take place in plain sight while observers misidentify the technology. These 3 spheres are phase-controlled Matterwave domains, synchronized pockets of charged matter that function as high-energy resonators. During the intercept, the 3 domains coordinate to form a perfect equilateral triangle, effectively locking the civilian aircraft inside a rigid geometric frame. This perimeter creates a localized vacuum bubble, isolating the aircraft from the surrounding atmosphere to prepare the internal volume for a space-time shear. This precise coordination converts a localized area of the sky into a kinetic trap, rendering standard evasive maneuvers useless. The microsecond of the viral flash marks the activation of the Gradient Impulse Generator, or G.I.G pulse, a high-voltage discharge from a superconducting electrode. The pulse creates a swirling energy vortex that polarizes the local quantum vacuum in the immediate proximity of the airliner. This vacuum polarization reduces the aircraft's inertial mass to absolute zero for exactly 1 second. The visual signature, commonly misidentified as a portal, is actually a massive release of X-rays and Cherenkov radiation, leaving behind an endothermic cold spot that lingers on thermal sensors. A single violent second of mass modification erased the plane from the local physics ledger. Secret military platforms like the TR-3B survive these gravitational shifts because they are built with seamless carbon nanotube hulls and barium titanate capacitors designed to absorb torsion field bleed. Commercial airliners rely on thin aluminum skin, rivets, and segmented windows. These design choices are uniquely vulnerable to rapid changes in the local gravitational metric. As the vacuum bubble collapses, the airframe is hit by extreme torsional shear. The metal skin ripples and tears under the sudden reassertion of mass. A secondary effect follows, a focused shock wave of electromagnetic energy that tears through the plane's internal wiring and cargo hold. This pulse triggers a catastrophic chain reaction in the cargo hold, causing thousands of commercial lithium batteries to enter thermal runaway and explode simultaneously. The destruction of the flight is the predictable thermodynamic result of applying space-time distortion to the limits of civilian engineering. As the sensor feed recovers from the electromagnetic distortion, the sky where the flash occurred appears empty. The visual distortion fades to reveal the shredded, burning remains of the Boeing 777 tumbling out of the thermal void. Gravity reasserts itself fully, dragging the debris along a ballistic trajectory into the southern Indian Ocean. This violent return to normal physics strips away the supernatural illusions surrounding the event, grounding it in the cold reality of kinetic destruction. Arthur C. Clarke observed that advanced technology mimics magic, but physics always demands a mathematical and kinetic toll. A public misunderstanding of mass modification thermodynamics allowed an advanced kinetic kill vehicle to be mistaken for a benevolent intervention. The footage documents a localized gravity weapon performing a kinetic kill. As military engineering evolves to manipulate local spacetime, the risks shift from hypothetical external threats to the physics of black-budget military programs operating directly above our heads.
All right, let's just get right into it. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving straight into the gritty reality behind one of the most intensely debated videos on the entire internet, that viral teleporting airplane footage. Now, for years, people have watched this clip and spun some pretty wild sci-fi fantasies, right? They see glowing orbs and immediately think magic, interdimensional portals. Well, today, we are tossing the magic wand entirely out the window. We're replacing the sci-fi with cold, hard thermodynamics, classified aerospace patents, and, to be honest, some extreme kinetic violence. So you really have to ask yourself, what actually happened to that commercial Boeing 777 when it seemingly just vanished from the MQ-9 Reaper drone feed? I mean, was it some benevolent alien rescue mission scooping a doomed flight out of the sky to save everyone on board? Or was it something much darker? Was it a physics assassination? To really understand what we're looking at here, we have to peel back the illusion and dig into the underlying mathematics and actual military engineering. Okay, first things first. To understand what went down, we need to define the actual weapon that was deployed that night. It's called the CIRE, or Coherent Impulse Resonance Engine. What does that mean in plain English? Basically, it's a weaponized vacuum plasma device specifically designed to manipulate gravity and modify mass. We absolutely aren't looking at extraterrestrials here, guys. We are looking at a live-fire beta test of bleeding-edge military technology. All right, Act 1, the Matterwave Trap. Let's look at the setup. You know, when people first analyzed this gritty original drone feed, they saw these 3 glowing orbs and instantly labeled them alien probes. But as this breakdown clearly illustrates, advanced aerospace architecture tells a very different story. These are not probes. They are synchronized phase-controlled matter wave domains. Think of them essentially as projected beams preparing to execute a precise, mathematically calculated trap right around the target. And this wasn't just some casual flyby, okay? It was quite literally a microscopic ambush. Just look at the timeline here. At 1 millisecond, the orbs are detected. By 2 milliseconds, they undergo what's called Karamoto synchronization, which basically means they spontaneously lock their frequencies together, kind of like a swarm of fireflies blinking in perfect unison. And then, at exactly 3 milliseconds, boom, they achieve a perfect equilateral matter wave lock. That aircraft is completely trapped.
Moving on to Act 2, the G.I.G. pulse. Now, this is exactly where the illusion of the sci-fi portal begins. So, the math behind this whole phenomenon actually comes directly from the unified classical resonance cosmology framework. It defines the specific mechanism they used, the gradient impulse generator, or G.I.G. pulse. When those 3 orbs finally converged, they absolutely did not tear a hole into another universe. No way. What they did was fire a pulse that triggered an unimaginably intense electromagnetic vortex.
And hey, if you're sitting there thinking, come on, this just sounds like theoretical fiction, well, let's look at the actual signed government patents. This quote right here is pulled directly from U.S. Navy Patent 10144-532b2, authored by Dr. Salvatore Pais. It literally says, inertial mass reduction can be achieved via manipulation of quantum field fluctuations in the local vacuum energy state. The military has explicitly patented the ability to generate extreme electromagnetic energy fluxes. We're talking up to 10 to the 33rd watts per square meter to polarize the quantum vacuum and literally push the universe away from an object? Okay, so this next point is absolutely crucial: inertial decoupling. When that G.I.G. pulse hit, that intense electromagnetic vortex temporarily polarized the quantum vacuum right around the Boeing 777. For exactly 1 second, the plane experienced total inertial decoupling. Its inertial mass dropped all the way to 0. And because it had 0 mass and was effectively unplugged from the local physics ledger, it visually vanished from the drone's sensors. It didn't step into another dimension, it was just momentarily erased from local spacetime. Right, but what about that spectacular flash we all saw? Well, it was actually a violent burst of X-rays and Cherenkov radiation. If you follow classical thermodynamics, whenever you have a rapid, localized expansion of spacetime like that, it absorbs heat. It creates an extreme deep freeze. The cameras captured a massive cold spot, which you can see represented here by this rapid drop in temperature, blooming exactly where the plane used to be. That swirling portal? Yeah, it was just a thermodynamic illusion.
Act 3, the structural collapse.
Now here's the massive, fatal flaw in the whole teleportation theory. When the military builds an experimental electrogravitic craft, like the TR-3B Black Manta you see on the left, they wrap the whole thing in seamless, atomic-level carbon nanotubes and barium titanate. It literally has to be built that way to survive the violently leaking physics of its own mass reduction drive. But the commercial Boeing 777 on the right, it's just commercial aluminum and rivets. It is built for basic wind resistance, definitely not space-time torsion. Because when that vacuum bubble collapses, the physics catches up, and it catches up hard. A massive invisible shockwave of RF and MP energy ripped entirely through the plane. The aircraft was suddenly subjected to extreme torsional shear forces. We're talking about a titanium airframe violently warping under immense gravitational torsion. The commercial design limits were instantly and catastrophically exceeded. The plane simply could not survive the forces required to temporarily erase its own mass. And sadly, the situation inside the cargo hold made the whole thing infinitely worse. Official manifests note that this specific flight was carrying over 221 kilograms of primary lithium batteries. So here's how it plays out. Step 1. That massive EMP shockwave from the collapsing vortex slams into those batteries. Step 2. They experience an overvoltage exceeding 10 kilovolts per meter, E-fields. Step 3. Thousands of lithium batteries instantly go into complete thermal runaway, exploding in a blinding white fire. 1,000. To put all of this into perspective, that is the exact number of megajoules required to completely and totally disintegrate a large commercial airliner. And according to leaked patents regarding compact fusion reactors, just 3 of these mobile platforms operating together in that Matterwave Trap could deliver that exact payload in mere seconds.
Which brings us to Act 4, the Ballistic Fall. Listen, the plane was not saved. There was no magical wormhole to a better place. As that thermal void dissipated, the structurally shattered, burning remains of the aircraft just tumbled out of the sky. Stripped of its inertial decoupling, the shredded debris plunged ballistically straight down into the pitch-black void of the southern Indian Ocean. The physics practically guarantee it.
And that leaves us with the bleakest, most terrifying number of all: 0. 0 intact airframes were safely displaced to another dimension, and 0 alien rescues took place that night. We definitely didn't watch a mysterious sci-fi event. We watched a highly calculated, weaponized physics assassination perfectly caught on a military FLIR camera. So I'm going to leave you with a final thought here. We've just used documented physics, actual military patents, and basic thermodynamics to explain the seemingly impossible. But if that swirling portal was really just an endothermic illusion covering up a localized gravity weapon, you have to ask yourself, what else is hiding in our skies right now? What other black-budget engineering is manipulating space-time while we all stare blindly at the stars? Thanks for joining me on this explainer. Keep questioning everything.